Hi folks, Dr. Marbali here. Welcome to Value Add. Today's topic is a very nuanced topic. I'm trying to get more, focused on very specific things and getting more topic-wise focused. Otherwise, the broad topics are always related to the same major things, right? It's either our careers or it's our relationships or it's our health. But then, sometimes we get stuck on some very specific problems. I would like to, I'm thinking that that's one thing that you as the audience might connect with and relate to much better. So I thought I'll just get your insight on what you may want, and maybe in future if you find some more specific topics, and if I have some understanding of it, I'll share that with you. I don't claim to be any kind of expert, but it's just that life experiences sometimes teaches you things which sometimes helps another person at the right time, and that's what my hope with this channel is, and with sharing my experiences. And if it helps even 1%, fantastic, that's great. And then over time it might just build up. Okay, all right, getting started with the topic. If someone is going through the frustration with their parents, but they still love them, and they don't know what to do, they don't want to be with them, but they also love them, and they don't want to separate from them, and it's like it's a confusion, it's a conflict inside them, and they don't know what to do beyond that. What do you do in that situation? Here's what my perspective on this will be, that you can, first of all, obviously, you can never generalize these things in your answer, because if it's a specific person having a specific problem, then you can look at that person's life and then respond accordingly. But when you're talking about, overall, one thing you may help you is give yourself some space from them. Now that space doesn't have to be physical space always, it can be to a certain extent. So one form of physical space you can do is just go out for a walk, or go out for your work on your career, or if you're young in your studies or school or whatever, giving yourself that physical space. And sometimes even it's just the mental space where you are busy with your own activity and you're involved with that thing, and then you have a specific time which you spend with them. It may be a certain time of the day, it may be a certain time of the week, or whatever it is based on your relationship, and you give yourself that space, mental space. And as a result of that, what happens is that that distance helps you to see things on a more broader perspective, and it helps them to see that, and that's a very healthy way, I would say, any relationship for that matter, with our loved ones, to balance it out. You can consciously do that. Sometimes it just happens unconsciously because you end up having a fight and an argument, and then you stay away from each other, and then again you come back. But you can do it more consciously without having all those conflict based arguments and discussions which are just so toxic. You don't even need to go even near that direction. Way before that, you can just take your space and just zone in. And many people do that naturally, but this is just something I'm speaking out what not people normally do as well. So that is one insight. I hope that helps. And additionally, one thing is there also, that if you can, in that time that you have for yourself, you can also just do a little self-reflection sometimes. Self-reflection of, it could be some kind of a meditation, it could just be just introspection, just to see how happy are you inside, and obviously you may be having challenges with that aspect, but as long as you're working towards finding that form of peace on the inside, irrespective of what's happening outside, you might just be able to solve the problem way before than having to wait that long. And it may, I'm not saying in your case it does, but oftentimes it can happen that the conflict is within us and problem is actually within us, and we can only solve it. No one else can come and do it for us. But we get so because our close people, our loved ones, are so in front of us that they are the ones who are the target of our emotion getting, like emotional burst outs, right? And that is something that you could reflect in and just resolve it for yourself. You can take help for that too, and you can do that introspectively also. Sorry for this video with this shaking car, but then that's pretty much what I can manage right now, so that I'm working with that. I hope these 1 or 2 insights actually give you some help if you are going through that, or you know someone who is. All right, save water, liberate self, like and subscribe. Cheers, thanks, bye.